Live, up close, and unplugged. Studio East, live performance studio, where rock bands unplug, strip it down, and get intimate acoustically. Studio East, powered by the U.S. Army. There's strong, and then there's Army Strong. Learn more about the U.S. Army at GoArmy.com. Now, let's go live to Studio East.
Well, how's it going? I am Stino. Welcome to Studio East, and let's give it up for Jay and Scott from Rival Sons.
Good morning. Hi, guys.
I gotta say, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Hi, how are you? Thanks for coming in, guys. We've been waiting for you guys to come to Studio East.
Thank you for having us. We're happy to be here.
It's been a little while. It's good to be here.
So, Rival Sons have had a huge year in 2019. By the way, congratulations for making #1 with Do Your Worst.
I was wondering when you were going to bring that up.
Thank you for bringing that up.
So, what does that feel like for you guys?
Feels better than #2.
Like a long time coming.
Yeah, actually, to get a #1 on rock radio in the United States, it is a really big, okay, no swearing. It's a really big deal, and we didn't take it lightly, and it's kind of a shocker, and it feels good.
Yeah, you guys have been a band now for how long? Since your first album was in 2014, is that correct? Or
That
was
is
before?
incorrect.
Incorrect.
We have been a band for almost 11 years.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Almost 11,
Decade,
right
yeah.
about 11 years. So,
And how did this all come about with this new album? Was there a different aspect in writing to it? I heard you went out to a cabin at some point. Was that?
We did that. Yeah, we actually have a buddy that has this really, really beautiful but also kind of spooky place out in the woods between these two lakes in Tennessee.
it's like it's out in South Tennessee, and what it really is, it's like a defunct, dilapidated like reservoir property.
Okay.
And so we were staying out at the end of this long causeway in between these reservoirs and this little shack. And there was nothing to do out there except sit and talk about what sort of record we wanted to make. So we started there so we could get our heads together, get on the same page, because Scott's really busy, I'm really busy, and we just had to kind of start off there together.
Well, do you guys want to play some music for us?
I didn't bring my guitar. What do you mean? No, absolutely. We will start off with, what do you say we give them the #1, Scott?
Let's play that #1.
If you see that stranger coming over here, and if you don't recognize him, I know you'll preach you well. You got a voice like sugar, sugar in your tea. He could sing a winter song now, sing it sweeter than me. I'll blind your eyes, steal your tongue, take it when you're old now, but he likes some young. Oh my baby, devil's gonna get you if I don't first take my body and do your work. Oh my baby, devil's gonna get you if I don't first take my body and do your work. Yeah. And if you see that stranger, he's coming on the track. I can hear your mama, she's calling you, babe. Hit you like a fever, dream, and it touch you like a thief, and leave your pocket clean, blind your eyes, take you when you're old. Somebody like some young. Oh my baby, devil's gonna get you if I don't first take my body and do your work. Oh my baby, devil's gonna get you if I don't first take my body and do your work. Oh my baby, devil's gonna get you if I don't first take my body and do your work. Oh my baby, devil's gonna get you if I don't first take my body and do your work. Yeah.
That's right, Rival Sons, live here in Studio East, thanks to the U.S. Army. So how is the tour going with you guys with Stone Temple Pilots? You guys are playing at the Aragon tonight, and we are excited for that show. What made you want to, go on tour with that band? Were you guys friends before, or?
Really, they invited us, and as soon as they invited us, and the word, we talked about it and everything, it was a pretty easy decision.
We'd met out at festivals
Yeah.
and stuff, been at festivals together, and kind of gotten a little chummy. Not taking vacations together, chummy, but like we were friends, And obviously, with our age and everything, I grew up on those guys. When I was just starting bands, they were already charting and winning Grammys and stuff. So it was an honor for them to ask us to come out and do this co-headline run.
Yeah, and really, it's really cool, when you go out and tour and you do a tour with other bands, it really makes a difference when you have a great camaraderie backstage, because those are the people you're staring at every damn day. And when you can walk around and it's a very family-oriented environment and everybody's so cool to each other, it makes a huge difference, and we definitely have that.
Have you ever toured with a band who you haven't gotten along with?
Of course.
And what was that like? Tell us that story.
It wasn't It wasn't this good.
Was there like physical fighting backstage and breaking of instruments? No.
No, when you don't like people, you just don't want to give them that energy.
Yeah, for sure. So what's
Physical
it?
fighting.
Yeah.
Not that bad, no.
What's a day on tour like for you guys? Do you have like a ritual that you do when you get up every morning, or are you just kind of like winging it each day?
I think it's pretty normal, really. We get up and take care of ourselves just like you would.
Yeah.
Except we're on a bus. and
Yeah.
We're hanging out and about this far from each other at all times.
Yes.
And really just
What about on those days off? Anything exciting?
mostly people are just really resting if we're in specific places. Like we were thinking about going and seeing a game when we're in Detroit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we'll go to baseball games or hang out. Everyone kind of gets on their own trip because since we are this close from each other
Yeah.
every day, we take that day to kind of catch up with our family and
Yeah,
be
no,
alone.
there's no offense taken or meant if on our day off nobody talks to each other. It's perfectly
Yeah,
fine. It's
yeah.
par for the course. Like no bad vibes or anything like
Just
that.
need your own space.
Exactly. I think for each one of us has a different routine on our daily show days. Like Miley's a drummer, so he's got to get in a lot of exercise throughout his day. I like to go running, and I got to get a lot of exercise and everything because my job is all cardio and everything. I can't just like roll out of bed and hit the stage. I wouldn't have any energy. And so like Scott's got his routine. Everybody kind of does their thing. I think that early on when you're learning the ropes, you do it wrong enough times to figure out to want to do it right, like what's going to work best for you and what's going to give you the stamina to last 6 weeks out on the road. Definitely have fun when you feel like it, but you also you have to think of it. You got to think of the long term of how you're going to feel 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in.
I think
course.
Early on for us, our routines consisted of nursing hangovers
Yeah. and
then creating reasons to have a hangover right after that.
Yeah, it was basically hangovers and getting on each other's nerves daily.
That's
So
not-
now we're taking are we doing a sober tour, or is it
So-
just taking
some
it
of us
easy
are.
tour? Yeah.
Yeah, there are
am.
sober people in the band. There's got sober people in the band, sober people in the crew, and I think that the revolving door of temperance. It's important to flex your self-control every now and then. And it doesn't matter what your gig is.
Yeah.
You got to do stuff like that every now and then.
I get it for sure. We were talking about obviously playing with your idols, STP. You guys, didn't you open for Black Sabbath?
Yes.
How freaking awesome was that?
Tell you right now, yeah. It's as cool as you guys picture it.
Well,
Yeah.
a lot of these.
Were you
tours-
shaking?
A lot of these tours will be like a month. You get a chance to open for a band. We've done stuff with AC/DC and Aerosmith and Guns N' Roses and on and all these great bands, and we get to hang out and meet these people, even the Stones. But they
Yeah.
usually we're going to do a week, or we're going to do a few dates, or we're going to do a month, or even 2 months. With Sabbath, it was 13 months. We didn't even do
crazy.
any other touring. They didn't do any other touring, neither did we, for a year and a month.
That's awesome.
To
Well,
be handpicked specifically by them, that is a huge honor. And I think that for the rest of our career, I think that we will be indebted to Black Sabbath for the opportunity that they gave us.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a really big
one,
one. We were like a large club and a theater band, and they looked at us and said, we'll give you our arena stage every night, for over a year. So here you guys go, learn the ropes.
that's great. That's
find
so
out-
awesome.
Find out what it tastes like. And
Did it taste good?
it tastes great, and that's all we eat now. But they gave us that education, and that's kind of like something you'd see in a movie or something like that, where these living legends take you and they show you the ropes and they say, here's how it's done.
Yeah, it's
Dreams
like,
really do come true.
Yeah, they do.
you can't pay for it. You
Nope.
can't pay for it. That's the thing. You could want it. You could try to pay for it. You could beg, I guess, but it has to come to you to have that opportunity. And especially a band like Sabbath that was so influential and cool, to be able to hang with them and get on the other side of the curtain, it was more than a dream come true. It was not something I dreamt about. So that was fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, you guys. You guys rock out, and we would love to hear another song if you could give us one more.
Yeah, one more in you.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You're gonna have to deal with them, yeah.
All right. This is you guys are about to hear Scott and I play this song acoustically for the first time that we've ever done it. So this was kind of a different sort of a tune for us when put this one together. A little bit different for a rock and roll record, but the compulsion was so strong and it just felt good to play it. So we put it on the record. My love is stronger than yours. It's stronger than yours. It's stronger than yours. My love is stronger than yours. Hate will ever be. And my faith is deeper than yours. It's deeper than yours. It's deeper than yours. My faith is deeper than yours. doubt will ever be. We move through the world like shooting stars across the sky, splitting through the darkness, putting the light into their eyes. Oh, 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 my laughter is louder than yours. It's louder than yours. It's louder than yours. My laughter is louder than yours. Shouting will ever be. My dancing is better than yours. It's better than yours. It's better than yours. My dancing is better than yours. Marching will ever be. We move through the world like shooting stars across the sky, splitting through the darkness, putting the light into their eyes. Oh, 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 we move through the world like shooting stars across the sky, splitting through the darkness, putting the light into their eyes. Oh, we move through the world like shooting stars across the sky, splitting through the darkness, putting my light into their eyes. Oh, 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 my love is stronger than yours, stronger than yours, stronger than yours. My love is stronger than yours. Hate will ever be.
Rival Sons in Studio
Thank
East.
you very much.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming out. Before you leave here, we've got to talk about your shoes. Those are amazing shoes right there. Are they boots? What's going on with those?
They are boots.
For the people who can't,
He made
for the
these today,
listeners,
right before we got here in the back lounge.
for listeners out in Radio Land, I would describe your shoes as kind of like
They're boots. They're boots.
Yeah, boots. Your boots as it's like Chinese, like print or something almost. Yeah, an Oriental rug or
He
yeah.
got those from his Chinese grandmother.
Yes.
They're awesome though. I love them.
I desecrated an ancient tapestry to get these boots. Thank you very much.
Cool. Give it up one more time for Rival Sons
Thank you.
live here in Studio
Thank you, guys.
East. Thanks to the U.S. Army.
Hey, do you guys have any questions out there?